Hi everyone, this is Brittany at R&R Windows and Doors. We had a quick question from one of our customers about the 903 Casement Sash weather strip. And so we're going to do a quick comparison on them. You have two different styles. You have the classic style, which looks like this guy here, versus the energy style, which is this guy here. So the difference between the two you'll see is this one has this little extra leg that comes out to the side, whereas the classic does not. So that's the two, the classic and the energy saver. They come in three different colors, each of them. They all come in white, bronze, and sand. The question was if we could replace the classic style, if people have this on their existing windows right now, with an energy style. And there's a few things that you need to know, but it can be done. The one thing is this guy in the background here, this is the energy saver style sash. And what makes it different is that the actual spline that this goes in there actually goes into the wood. Whereas the old spline on the classic sashes actually goes into the metal. So the metal wrapped around more. So that's one way you can tell if you have a classic sash or energy style sash, is if the weather strip goes into the wood groove or if it's going into a metal groove here. So this is my sample of an old classic sash. This is just the metal part that the classic style weather strip goes into. And we put in an energy style saver weather strip to see if it would work, and it does. But the one thing you're going to notice is at the end here there are these screw holes, and these screws are what actually hold your sash together. So you're going to have screws in here, so you're going to need to notch this part out for the screws. So what we suggest is when you cut your length, you're going to measure it, and then you're going to mark with a pin where you want to notch this part out. So you're going to line up your weather strip. You probably don't want to put it in the groove because they're pretty difficult to get out on those classic sashes. Remember, you want to pull down and out, not just straight out when you're replacing the weather strip, to try to remove it, because the clad ones are harder to replace than in the wood groove. So there's my two marks right there. And then what we found that works really good is, once you know where your two marks are, they're right there, is to get a paper hole punch like this guy, and you're going to actually punch out the hole right here. And it can be kind of difficult. I actually have to use two hands to get it, and it's going to punch out a little notch like that, and like this guy here. Quite difficult, but you can do it. So there's my two notches. So then when you go to install it back on your clad piece, you're going to line it up. And then remember, on your edges, you always want to cut at the 45-degree angle, because you want the two edges to line up, to come together. But you're going to line up your hole like that. So you're going to line up your 45-degree angle cut, and then you're going to snap it back into the groove, line up your hole punches, and so then they're going to go around those two hole punches like that. And so that's how you can replace the old style classic with the new style energy saver if you want. But you just need to notch out for those holes and you should be fine. Thank you so much for watching.